Hi everyone, it's Natalie here, and today I'm going to be talking about online nutrition coaching versus private practice. What's the difference and which one is better? Right? This is essentially for people who are trying to think, hey, should I have an in-person private practice? Some people call it a clinic, right? Depending on what country you live in. Or should I set up an online nutrition business? What's going to be better for me? So it's exactly what we're going to be discussing today. Before we get into this video today, I am excited to announce that the free one-to-one consult with me about the Grow Your Impact program is currently open. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to learn more about, hey, I want my business to take off. I want to start getting clients regularly. I want to stop feeling like I'm not really sure what I should be doing and instead start taking effective, actionable steps towards building my business. If that sounds like you, stick to the end of the video and I'll have the full announcement on that. Now, let's get into the video today. I know that in a way, we've already made a huge shift to being more online since COVID-19, right? Businesses aren't operating the same way that they used to. Online is kind of a new normal for people, if we're really being honest, right? So in a sense, a lot of people are now looking for nutrition services online rather than in person. And the attitudes towards getting help online for nutrition has drastically changed because everyone had to move online, right? But with this said, I'm going to go over some critical differences to see which one is going to be best for you and what you're really, really hoping to accomplish, right? So the first thing to keep in mind is that we need to choose a business that fits our lifestyle, right? What do you really want? Are you looking to have more flexibility? Would you like to be able to travel while still working? Would you like to be able to work from your home while helping clients? If those things sound like you, then an online nutrition coaching business is going to be your best bet. There's a lot of flexibility to it. There is, in a way, though, you have to know the online marketing landscape a little bit more because you're not just spreading you're not just handing out business cards to people in the local area and hoping they call you, right? There's a little bit more thought that has to go into it, even though just handing out business cards in your local area isn't the most effective technique for getting clients. But you understand what I mean here. And so if you're looking for more flexibility, an online nutrition coaching business is going to be much more of a better fit for you than, say, an in-person private practice or a clinic, right? Because these businesses really center around your local area and you only see people in your local area, and any kind of marketing needs to be done just for your local area, right? If you're really thinking to yourself, I really have a passion for my local community and I want to work solely with my local community, then a private practice or an in-person private practice or clinic is going to be a better fit for you. Now, if you're wanting to have a larger impact, you're wanting to help people and you don't really care about their location, then an online nutrition coaching business is going to be better for you, right? There are some key differences here. And another thing to keep in mind is legality, right? I'm not a lawyer, but I do want to mention a couple things for people who are considering which one is going to be best for them, right? So these laws do depend upon the country that you live in, but to be have a general overview of what the kind of consensus is here for that, is that essentially you need to distinguish between whether you're going to be helping with medical nutrition therapy or if you're going to be doing more of nutrition coaching. Right? If you're going to be doing more nutrition coaching where you're not going to be doing blood results, you're not going to be actively treating disease, you're not going to be doing more of the medical nutrition therapy side of things, and you're going to have to look up the definition depending on where you live, then an online nutrition coaching business is a great fit because you can see people in many different areas without it going against your either country, state, wherever you live, region, laws. But this is particular for each person. One thing to keep in mind is online nutrition coaching can encompass a lot of different things. It's often more in the preventative spectrum, but it's super, super helpful for people. And it's still a great way that you can have more flexibility in your business. Another thing to mention about legality is if you're helping people in groups and you're talking about different things, it also is more in the online nutrition realm rather than the medical nutrition therapy realm, right? So these are just some things to keep in mind. If you're really, really dead set on, hey, I really want to help people with diabetes and I want to do blood tests and I want to do the medical nutrition therapy side of things, then a private practice and only marketing to your local area is going to be a better fit for you. But if you're wanting to just help people and you're wanting to coach them on how to develop better habits for themselves, and this can be in a variety of different niches as well, then an online coaching nutrition business could be better for you. The third thing to keep in mind is that in-person practices tend to have a lot more overhead as far as overhead costs than online nutrition coaching businesses, right? So essentially, when you have an in-person practice, you have to pay for the building, you have to pay for utilities. There's a lot more heavier costs and a bigger commitment to paying overhead costs than a online nutrition coaching business. Oftentimes with the in-person practice, you still have to pay for marketing different services, so you're still going to have those costs anyway. When you have an online nutrition coaching business, really your only expenses are going to be essentially marketing is what it's really, really going to be, and that's essentially it. Right? Which keeps the cost really low, especially when you're first starting out. It can be a great way to get your business up and going and rolling, and you're not going to have this massive, massive investment in a building and everything that goes along with that when you have an online nutrition coaching business. So I hope this helps you with making your decision about whether an online nutrition coaching business or a in-person practice or clinic is going to be a better fit for you, right? Keep in mind, really the biggest thing you need to think about is what is going to be better for you and your lifestyle, because you can help people irregardless and it's going to be wonderful. I personally, what I teach my clients how to make is I teach them how to make online nutrition coaching businesses. I find they're much more effective in scaling them up. It's easier to do so because online marketing, when we're targeting a larger group of people, is much more simple than just going after kind of a local population, which can take longer to build up, right? But again, it depends on what you want. Right? So what I would recommend for you as an action step here is to make out a pro and cons list if you're still kind of confused on which one you would rather pick, and then decide where to go from there. If you are interested in online nutrition coaching and you want to start one of those businesses and have the flexibility that comes along with that in your own business, then be sure to schedule that one-to-one consult with me about the Grow Your Impact program, where a couple of spots have opened up. This is really for people who are really ready to start taking action. They're moving beyond that, kind of information gathering stage, and now they really want to start taking effective action and getting their business up and going, getting clients regularly, and build this thing, right? If that sounds like you, click on that link below and schedule a call with me, and we can talk to see if Grow Your Impact is a good fit for you. So if you liked this video, be sure to like it. Be sure to comment below what you would like me to talk about next. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I put out new videos just like this one every single Friday. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next Friday.